Hey guys, welcome back to the Brook Trout Homestead. Today we're going to give you a 2-week update on our chicks and our quail that we hatched. So what I'm standing in right now, the CATIO that I built for our tripod cat. Honestly, I think we use that for very little bit for our cat, and we've actually repurposed it for many different things now. As you can tell, we also have chickens in here at the bottom. And now we have our quail and our chicks that we grew up. There's some things that we learned whenever we were raising these in the house, because you got to keep them at a certain temperature. You don't want to get them too cold. The first thing is the heat lamp, right? So you're going to need the heat lamp for about the first 5 to 6 weeks of the bird's life. The reason why is because they just need warmth. They don't need to be too cold or they're going to end up dying. We even put cardboard around the edges to help keep the heat inside of their brooder. There was a lot of things that we learned in the process of doing this. Quail are very messy birds. That's one of the biggest complaints that we have with quail. So I'm going to open it up now. All right, so the first thing is their waterer. We got this at just Tractor Supply. It's a basic chick water. What we did at first when we had this, we actually put pebbles or marbles inside of it, because quails, when they're little, they'll get in the water and they'll drown. So we put marbles and rocks in there so they can walk all over it. We also put this little dish underneath it. That way the water's not getting all over the pine shavings and things of that. Also, while we were inside, we actually used puppy pads and the bottom of it, because right now, as you can tell, it's just an open grate. So we actually used puppy pads when they were inside, made it very easy clean up, being able to take it out, throw it away. And it was very cost effective because we had them already. So puppy pads are a huge plus if you're trying to grow something like this inside and try to keep the messiness. The food, same thing. Quails, they love to just sprinkle their food everywhere. So we put a little, I think, an oak pancake underneath it. Trying to do that. I mean, they still got food everywhere, but then again, that puppy pad really helped clean it and be able to clean it out relatively easy. In the corner, we have a corner feed trough, I think it's called. It's actually for rabbits. And we use this for a duster because quail really like to dust, as you can tell. They're in there like crazy. We just use dirt from our backyard. We have very sandy loam here. So we just fill that up with a bunch of dirt, put that in there for them so they can help dust from mites and things of that nature. It's really good for their health to make sure they have a dust bath. And you may be wondering, why do we have chicks and quail in the same brooder? Well, as you recall in our previous video, we hatched them out at the same time. So we put them in the brooder together and let them grow up together. Now, they're not going to stay like this. We have the chicks in the CATIO right now that are older. So once those grow old enough to be able to put with our flock, we're going to take the chicks out of here and put them where the other chicks are. So we're going to separate them, because as the chickens get larger, it's going to be more dangerous for the quail, because they're going to be 5, if not 6 times their size. So we're going to separate them when they get to that age to kind of keep them safe. That way both birds are healthy and in a safe environment. Like I was saying, this was our CATIO. We actually have a video on how I built this and everything, but you may be wondering why in the world we have this thing rigged up like this. Well, we have a dog, and she loves to mess with fowl for some reason. She loves to just smell them, mess with them, try to figure out what's going on. She's a hound dog. So we had to put this here to kind of protect them from her bothering them and getting after them, because if this wasn't here, she'd be putting her nose all next to it, growling and barking at them. So that's what this thing has actually come in a really big help for us. We've used this to isolate bunnies, to isolate chickens, and now we're putting a brooder in here. We've used this for multifunction, and honestly, it's been a huge benefit for our homestead, having this, I guess, animal pen. It's not a CATIO no more, so we just kind of use it as an animal pen. It's been awesome for us. And as you can tell, if you look in here, we have different things for the chickens as they grow older to be able to roost on. so they get used to roosting, jumping, climbing, and all that stuff that chickens like to do. And also a good thing is once they do get old enough, we're not going to have to chase them down to try to catch them and try to clip their wings. They're already here. We'll be able to grab them, clip their wings, and put them with the other birds. We hope you helped you. Again, this was our 2-week update on the quail and chicks that we hatched out. I hope this information was beneficial for y'all. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. God bless y'all. We'll see y'all next time. We are very successful. Just let them see this.
Really? Little, so.
I was talking, I looked over, I seen your little cat stickers on the window.
Okay.
All right.